Tennis has always been more than just a sport. It is a stage where history, culture, and athletic brilliance converge. Across decades, iconic players have risen to meet defining moments, leaving behind stories that continue to inspire generations. Some of these moments are remembered for their sheer athletic achievement, while others stand out because they broke barriers, changed perceptions, and forever altered the course of the sport. Below are 5 of the most unforgettable chapters in tennis history, each representing triumph, resilience, and a legacy that goes beyond the baseline. Arthur Ashe wins Wimbledon, 1975. Few victories in tennis carry the same historical weight as Arthur Ashe's triumph at Wimbledon in 1975. At a time when racial divides were still deeply entrenched in many parts of the world, Ashe's win represented more than personal success. It was a breakthrough for representation and equality in tennis. Arthur Ashe entered the final as the underdog, facing the heavily favored Jimmy Connors, who was younger, ranked #1 in the world, and known for his aggressive style of play. Many assumed Ashe would not stand a chance against Connors' firepower. Yet Ashe crafted a brilliant tactical game plan. He slowed down the pace, disrupted Connors' rhythm, and forced him into uncomfortable positions. Ashe's discipline and composure shone through as he outsmarted Connors in 4 sets, securing his place in history as the first black man to win Wimbledon. This victory was not only monumental for Ashe personally, but also for the visibility of black athletes in tennis, a sport long dominated by exclusivity and tradition. Ashe became a symbol of progress, carrying himself with grace on and off the court. Beyond his Wimbledon win, Ashe used his platform to advocate for civil rights and humanitarian causes, ensuring his impact extended far beyond tennis. His 1975 Wimbledon title remains one of the most iconic and socially significant moments in the sport's history. Venus and Serena Williams' first Grand Slam final, 2001. In 2001, tennis witnessed the beginning of a new era when sisters Venus and Serena Williams faced each other in their first Grand Slam final at the U.S. Open. It was not just another championship match. It was the unveiling of a story that would dominate women's tennis for the next 2 decades. Venus, the elder sister, had already established herself as a formidable force on the tour. Serena, younger but equally ambitious, was quickly rising through the ranks with a powerful game and fierce determination. When the two met under the bright lights of Flushing Meadows, the tennis world marveled at the extraordinary sight of siblings competing against one another at the pinnacle of the sport. The match itself was a showcase of athleticism, intensity, and emotion. Venus ultimately defeated Serena in straight sets, claiming her second consecutive U.S. Open title. But beyond the scoreline, the moment signaled the dawn of an unprecedented dynasty. The Williams sisters would go on to face each other in 8 more Grand Slam finals, winning a combined 30 major singles titles between them. Their influence stretched far beyond their victories. As 2 black women excelling in a sport that had historically lacked diversity, Venus and Serena shattered barriers, inspired countless young players, and redefined the image of what tennis champions could look like. The 2001 U.S. Open final was the start of their shared legacy, a moment that changed women's tennis forever. Martina Navratilova's 9 Wimbledon titles. Dominance at Wimbledon is one of the greatest measures of success in tennis, and no player has embodied that better than Martina Navratilova. Between 1978 and 1990, Navratilova captured 9 singles titles at the All England Club, a record that still stands today. Her reign on grass courts remains one of the most impressive achievements in the sport. Navratilova's style of play was perfectly suited to Wimbledon's fast grass surface. Her serve and volley game, combined with lightning reflexes at the net, left opponents scrambling. But her success was not simply about technique. Navratilova's unmatched fitness, determination, and competitive spirit allowed her to remain a dominant force for more than a decade. Her run of 6 consecutive Wimbledon titles from 1982 to 1987 set a standard of consistency rarely seen in any sport. Navratilovan's ninth title in 1990 was especially symbolic, as it highlighted her ability to compete at the highest level even as the game evolved and new challengers emerged. Beyond her records, Navratilova was a trailblazer for athletes in many ways. Open about her personal life and her advocacy for equality, she became a voice for inclusion and courage. Her Wimbledon dominance is remembered not only as a statistical feat, but also as a reflection of her enduring influence on tennis and society. Steffi Graf's Golden Slam, 1988. When it comes to singular seasons in tennis history, none compares to Steffi Graf's remarkable run in 1988. That year, Graf accomplished what no other player, male or female, has ever done. She won all 4 Grand Slam tournaments, the Australian Open, French Open, Wimbledon, and US Open, and added an Olympic gold medal in Seoul. This achievement, known as the Golden Slam, stands as one of the most extraordinary accomplishments in sports. Graf's game was built on a devastating forehand, exceptional speed, and remarkable consistency. In 1988, she dominated every surface, defeating opponents with both power and precision. Her victories were not just about winning titles, but about the commanding way she did it, often overwhelming even the best competitors of her era. The Olympic gold medal was the crowning jewel of her season. Tennis had only recently returned to the Olympic Games as a medal sport, and Graf seized the opportunity to make history. Her victory in Seoul cemented her Golden Slam and ensured her place in the record books. Graf's 1988 season is often cited as the pinnacle of tennis excellence. To this day, no player has been able to replicate the feat, highlighting the sheer difficulty of sustaining dominance across 4 major tournaments and an international competition within a single year. Her Golden Slam remains a symbol of perfection in tennis. Goran Ivanišević wild card Wimbledon win, 2001. If Steffi Graf's Golden Slam represented perfection, Goran Ivanišević Wimbledon victory in 2001 represented the magic of unpredictability. Ranked outside the world's top 100 and plagued by injuries, Ivanišević entered Wimbledon that year as a wild card. A player who would not normally qualify, but was granted entry based on past achievements and popularity. Few expected him to make it past the early rounds. What followed was one of the most improbable and emotional runs in tennis history. Match after match, Ivanišević battled through grueling encounters, fueled by his powerful left-handed serve and sheer determination. Against all odds, he reached the final, where he faced Australian Pat Rafter in a 5-set thriller. The match was a roller coaster of momentum shifts, nerves, and unforgettable drama. On championship point, Ivanišević fell to his knees in tears as he secured victory, completing one of the most improbable Cinderella stories in tennis. The crowd erupted in celebration, recognizing the uniqueness of the moment. For Ivanišević, it was the culmination of years of heartbreak. Having lost 3 previous Wimbledon finals, he finally captured the title that had long eluded him. His victory as a wild card remains one of the most beloved stories in sports, proof that dreams can come true even when the odds seem insurmountable. These iconic moments in tennis history highlight the sport's incredible capacity for storytelling. From Arthur Ashe's groundbreaking Wimbledon triumph to the Williams sisters' rise, from Navratilova's dominance to Graf's perfection, and Ivanišević's improbable fairy tale, tennis has consistently delivered drama, inspiration, and moments that transcend the game itself. Each chapter is a reminder that tennis is not just about rackets and balls. It is about courage, resilience, and the ability to inspire millions around the world. The beauty of the sport lies in these moments of brilliance, where athletes push the boundaries of possibility and etch their names into history. All right, that's it for now. See you next time. And hey, don't forget to comment and subscribe.